All right, this is the night before the inspection, hopefully, and spent a few minutes going through this, the advisory circular 90-89C. I actually bought a compression tester, so we're gonna do that. George just went up to borrow a airspeed tester, which we're gonna do. I borrowed the $1 million torque wrench because I want to check the prop torque that I did last time. And there was something else. Oh yeah, these clamps finally came in for the scat tube. So yeah, I'm tired. Sorry for the lack of. There's no lack of enthusiasm. Just one. All right. No, we got our fancy compression tester hooked up. I turned it by hand and we got 75, so now we're gonna do it with George is here with the starter engaged. Hopefully we don't kill ourselves. Alright, so with the automotive style, we got 195 to 205, or all of them roughly around 200 PSI. So not really sure what that means, because we're used to 60, 70 range, but we'll figure that out. At least they're all the same. So that's confidence inspiring, and we know it runs. So what we're attempting to do is make sure our pitot lines are airtight for our airspeed indicator. And then George went up to his friends up in Maine and borrowed this airspeed indicator measuring device, but this yeah, looks like Oppenheimer. So we opted for the more simplistic, where you get like some surgical tubing and put it up there, clamp it, and then roll it shut until you get your speed. You know, you roll that up, create some pressure until you get your indicated cruising airspeed, and it should hold it for about a minute. So we only had some hard tubing. I know this is kind of like 11th hour stuff, but the idea was to clamp it. So I got wood and clamp and then just create the pressure that way, and we got it up, but it didn't last very long. So we're checking all our fittings now. So that actually worked best. Anybody got a condom? So, oh, we're down to 30. Bouncing around. All right, our super sophisticated glove wrapped with an elastic band has been sitting for 2 minutes, and we had a 75. Well, that one says 72, that one says 70. So we had about a 3 or 4 mile an hour drop for well over a minute, probably closer to 2 minutes. So I think that's acceptable. All right, doing all our official John Hancock's in the prop and engine, aircraft. I hope we crossed all our T's and dotted all our I's. We actually took it out for a little midnight run around the ramp after I cut all the spark plug wires, make sure those are okay. George is going through some more software update stuff, and fingers crossed for tomorrow. Well, if nothing else, looks like we tried. Hopefully we got all the right stuff there. Alright, has the day finally come? The plan is Jim, the DAR, is driving down from Portland, Maine, South Portland, and he's going to do the inspection. And then Rob, who's from Sanford, Maine, test pilot, AMP instructor, all the accolades, is going to come down as well, check it out, and hopefully do a test flight. So.
You guys had heads up about it, but I also wanted to see.
George talking to the tower.
Number from you earlier this week. I wasn't sure if there's like other important numbers that we should have in terms of, you know, emergency crew or anything called.
No, I tell you, typically.
Alright, so we got Jim here,
Oh,
we
okay.
got Rob here, we got Maggie here, final inspector.
My
We're
biggest
going to go
task,
through this.
I'm going to just be looking for just general impressions of standard practice, workmanship.
So,
Okay, so
yeah,
I'm good. I'm glad to. All I'm going to do.
ask any questions.
all I need from this is just to get a shot of your data plate.
Data plates.
No, I'm for the engine.
Should be on the bottom.
If it's down on the.
Right here.
Well, okay. Get any bugs on
Wiped
that?
all the fingerprints and bugs off of it yesterday.
Yeah.
So, see you on there?
Yeah. Everything good for you.
What's that?
Just slip marking.
Okay.
Everything.
I was wondering if putting
That's great.
the torch seal on nine locks, if that's like an amateur giveaway, but glad to see.
Well, I surely didn't see this on certificated notes.
I didn't either, and that's what I always look at, and then that's so.
There was a guy, the first time really that stood out to me, I did a
Okay.
in Lebanon, Mark Leonard.
That's not the YouTube guy, is it? There's some guy up in main building.
And he, you know, fiber lock, okay, castellated nuts, cotter keys, but then he slip marked everything. Wow. It just told me a lot about his.
My
His work ethic.
philosophy was that once I tightened it, I'll just mark it. If I got to undo it, it comes off.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then I just
yeah.
know it is done.
Yeah. Could I get you to turn on all the lights, please?
Oh, the airplane light.
Yeah.
Of course. All right, so. In any particular order?
Nope, just
Strobe lights,
okay.
nav lights,
Okay. And
landing lights.
Good. Now you're going IFR, right? I had you marked down for IFR, and okay. Shoot.
Pitot.
Thank you. Yeah, we're good. And now drop the flaps for me, please.
1 notch, 2 notch, 3 notch, 4 notch.
Yeah, just drop.
So they are, if you're questioning that plate, it's a Teleflex cable.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, they're not like the aileron pulleys, so. But you know, they're a good one.
Yeah, play this way. I'm used to seeing this way. Okay, no, there's
Oh,
none there,
okay,
so
yeah,
that's.
left to right now.
Okay, so those are two, no cables.
Cable on the rudder and
Okay.
tubes on the elevator, and there's a close on that goes over that.
Now, balance weight's part of the kit, or did you?
I had to do it, and I know we'll have to redo it once we paint it, but there's basically a hole in the bottom here, and fill it with lead and epoxy. Okay. Basically the slurry mix, same as the flaps. Not the flaps, the aileron.
Okay. Okay, everything pops.
Yeah, it's 99% pop rivets. There's a few flush rivets. The day I want you to get, I forget what it is actually now. And then I got the front flush riveter and I fell in love with it. So I started like all the brackets for the avionics and everything after that. It's just a squeezer, but I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. Because you made it work.
Was there a option to do flush everywhere. Here's your flight test, right there. So you're gonna comply with 9089C. It's your choice. The way this is worded, it gives you
The option to
Fork-
do
fork in the
either
road.
the standard or
either do this or comply with this by doing 40 hours and 5 takeoff and landings. Here's your flight test area that you told me about. Make sure that this is.
Yep,
You're the
so
first
we're
one I've
doing-
ever seen.
We're doing Lawrence to Minuteman for west, up for north 56 NH, up towards Biddeford, and then back down to Lobster and back to Lawrence. So it's kind of like a
Yeah, I saw it.
not quite like a regular rectangle, but pretty close.
I haven't seen anybody yet. You're the first one I've seen use an RNAV point.
Yeah.
But it's fine. It
Yeah.
defines the box.
We didn't want to.
So,
We didn't want to put anything that would conflict with the outside of the Bravo shelf.
yeah. Going to the edge of this point though, that takes you over water for a little bit, right?
Mhm.
And then, okay. How far? 5, 10, 7?
So this is the area. So we actually have a pretty decent area of.
Ooh, you could do some beach running.
Yep. About
Okay.
36.5 miles
Okay.
along the water.
Woohoo! Okay. Okay. And again, here's the language about additional flight crew. Unless you're doing that, additional.
And I assume when we say the exclusion
Minimum
of
crew.
Manchester, it's not even over the top. Like we would avoid the area over the top of it. as
Just
well.
in the shelves.
In the shelf,
Yeah,
okay.
you can go under and go over.
Okay.
I thought there was you could go under. The way you'd written you didn't go right through the heart of it. Obviously, it's just but that's just kind of just stay out of the
Yep.
out of the upper and lower shelf.
And common sense is what we're looking for here.
Yeah. It was mostly just to draw like an area that would allow us to get back to Lawrence and not be,
Are you allowed to land at other airports?
Yes. Yeah. Use them. And then I'm glad you brought that up because.
If you want to work it
So there, are you flying today?
Crash if you want.
possibly. I think Rob was. We were going to go through kind of the test flight procedures and brief on the airplane. Maybe do some high-speed taxis, see how things go. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, fellas, I think we're all set. Logbook entry. Let that open because when I was writing my pen, it left a little glob of black ink, and I didn't want to smudge it. So, I assume it's dry now. Okay.
Wow, awesome.
I think we're all done here, and I just don't want to see you on the news being chased down by any F-35s from Burlington or anything like that.
Yeah, we'll try to avoid that.
Because you went somewhere that you shouldn't. So, anyhow. Okay, well, George, it was nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Jim, nice to
Good.
meet you. Thank
Nice
you.
job, both of you, really.
Oh, thank you.
Pretty airplane.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, good, fellas. Thank you so much.
Jim, thank you.
Let's shake your hand. Good to see you, and we'll see you.
I look forward to it.
Sanford will be a lot closer. But,
Okay.
okay,
Where
girl.
are you, Otto?
She'll be there, right?
Of course.
Okay, good.
She's the airport dog.
Okay, see you, fellas.
All right, bye-bye. Thank you so much. Well, I would say that went pretty awesome. Now we're going to put the plane together. Maybe we'll go flying.